How's it going, everyone? My name's Sean. I'm doing my formative project on my favorite sport, which is basketball. I got this topic sort of just going through the sample topics and saw favorite sport, and something that engaged my interest. And basketball ended up being my favorite sport. So, yep. Share my screen. All right. So, favorite sport is basketball, and its professional league is the NBA. Primarily played in America, 29 of the 30 teams, have teams in America. A little bit of background on the sport. There's 5 players on each team, 10 players in total. And in the 3 major categories of sort of basketball, there's high school, college, and the NBA. In high school, there's 32 minutes total, 4 8-minute quarters. College goes up to 40 minutes total, but they split it into 2 20-minute halves, and then the NBA does 4 12-minute quarters, totaling 48 minutes. So basically, in a very broad sense, there's only 3 ways to score. The highest valued shot is a 3-pointer. It's the furthest distance away from the court, allowing it to be valued at 1 point. You have a regular field goal ranging from layups to dunks to mid-ranges to anything that's inside of the 3-point line. And then you have free throws, usually assessed after a shooting foul or fouls during the bonus. Don't go over. But, a little technical difficulties. And it's estimated that 26 million Americans play in some capacity. I think it's pretty cool. Now to talk about the NBA a little bit. It's the highest professional level of basketball. It's considered the best NBA, best basketball league out of any country is the United States and the NBA. It's broken into 2 conferences, the East and the West. They both have 15 teams. Primarily the West, historically speaking, the West is really good, and the East has sort of been trying to catch up in recent years. The average salary for an NBA player during the last full season was $7.7 million, which is a lot. And NBA Finals games average around 20 to 30 million viewers a game, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. Now we're going to talk about the founder, Dr. James Naismith, founded the sport in 1891. He originally was told, so he worked at the Springfield YMCA, and one of the higher up people in that YMCA told Dr. Naismith to make an indoor game that was an athletic distraction. It was supposed to be. He was given 2 weeks to do it. He came back with a rough sketch, I believe. The first sketch to the basketball actually had 18 players on at all times. They played with a soccer ball, and it was kind of meant to be a toned down version of football. They wanted less contact, but more finesse, which I think you get there. He drafted the sports rules eventually, and then went on to found the University of Kansas men's basketball program, which today is one of the most winningest programs in the country. So that's pretty cool. Here you got some basic rules. There's split up into violations and fouls. Violations are things that you do that are against the rules, but aren't a foul, like you're inflicting a foul onto another player. So those are double dribbles, charges, and traveling. I think those 3 are the biggest that you see. In basketball, there's actually 3 fouls. I just cropped wrong, unfortunately, but there's a shooting foul, there's a technical foul, and then there's a common foul. Shooting foul results in free throws. A technical foul is for, talking back to the referee, dumb celebration, stuff like that. And then common fouls are fouls that don't result in free throws, shooting fouls, do it, result in free throws. Lastly, I know this is going on a little too long, but my personal experiences with basketball, I've played since I was 10. I played 4 years of basketball in high school, 2 on JV, 2 on varsity. I'm currently the president of club basketball at Albany, and I'm currently the head student manager for the men's basketball team. Sort of just, I really enjoy basketball. I'm really glad I was able to do this assignment. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Have a good day.